thinking back, we all came together and worked in groups, looking at different things that we saw that was important to us with regards to our own personal experiences, and then looking at the wider issues as to different experiences with regards to friends and family. And we spoke about what we wanted, what we thought was important with regards to a practitioner. Things like feeling that you're being listened to, that you're actually treated as a person and not as a patient per se, even though some of us are. For instance, if you're pregnant, you don't see yourself as a patient. You see yourself as an individual who's going through 9 months of scariness if it's your very first time, and it can also be scary the second time round. I contributed with regards to my own personal experiences of having ectopic pregnancies and ovarian cysts, and also going through IVF, and speaking about what I found helpful with regards to my doctors and what I didn't find helpful, and what was really what I still carry till today with regards to experiences when I had my ectopic pregnancies. I think it's really important that women are involved in the developing of the new curriculum, as well as clinicians, because we are the patients, we are the individuals, and if we can work together, then it will help us to have better outcomes towards the end, and enable us not to feel like we're just on a conveyor belt and things are happening to us, that we are also actually taking charge of what is happening to our bodies, or the processes that we actually have to go through. Of women have been incorporated into the new curriculum by doing the workshops with us. It's been done via emails, getting our views, us to write our views in, speaking to us, ensuring that we've been in working groups, supporting us to actually be able to have our voices heard. What was really good on the day that I took part in was that we had a facilitator at our table. So the facilitator helped to make the whole experience less daunting for us. And as we became more and more at ease, we were able to share more experiences that we've been through, and actually come up with different things that we thought were important. And what's actually happened for us is that there is no silly answers. There is nothing that isn't regarded. Everything is taken on board and worked with and incorporated as much as possible. The new curriculum will be important for improving patient safety, because you have your checks and balances. You need to make sure that the patient understands what has been said to them. You need to actually be able to check that the patient is competent to make the decisions that are going ahead. It's making sure that the clinician is actually going to check that patient's history. A simple thing of getting a patient to talk, say what their name is, their age, their date of birth, things like that, to make sure that you have the right notes in front of you. Having all of that there will help to make sure that patients are safer. My hope for this new curriculum is that it is an interactive curriculum, one in which those who are going through their training feel that they've got an added layer to their training, that when they are faced with a patient or an individual, that they feel that they can actually cope with speaking to them as an individual, that they've had a chance to try out ways in which you would actually go through having to give really bad really bad news, helping to deal with people who might not be able to communicate themselves effectively. And just feel that they're coming out of their training as equipped as they can be. There's no amount of training that's going to actually prepare you for when you actually out there and faced with your First Lady, that you actually have to go through and say, I'm sorry, this is the news. But hopefully through going through this new curriculum, they will feel that they're better equipped to do that.